Your first instinct is to call someone who spells their name Greg with 2 G's, but it has 3. Little bit our Greg trivia for ya. I knew a Greg in high school who called himself Greg with 3 G's, and you can bet everyone was like Greg all the time. I think Greg lived for the chaos and confusion. Scientists in media, we have engineered a brand new sentient life form in our lab, but we treat it like an object with cold detachment and refer to as specimen 1A and subject it to horrible tests without remorse. Scientists in reality, we built 2 robots that will leave Earth and never return, and their names are Percy and Ginny, and we gave Percy a family portrait of all our other Mars robots to take along with it, and when the anniversary of its landing comes around we are working on teaching it to sing itself happy birthday, like we did for the other robot. And this show makes me wish I was a lesbian, and I'm a guy. Gonna check in on this redditor in 2 years and see if they figured it out yet. Okay, but this is exactly how I feel and I don't get it. Gonna check in on you in 2 years and see if you figured it out yet. I have been thinking about this exchange all day. Every seafood restaurant in DC should have a special this week called Squid Pro Quo. Actually the expression is quid pro quo, not squid. It's Latin. When you're so eager to mansplain, the joke goes right over your head. Just learned that magnolias are so old that they are pollinated by beetles because they existed before bees. They existed before beetles. Ginkgos are so unutterably ancient that the entire class of bugs that pollinated their flowers no longer exist, nor do the creatures their fruits are designed for. They make do with wind and modern replacements, but every one they developed alongside are long gone. Why is this sad? Why am I sad? TIL, getting goosebumps from music is a rare condition that actually implies different brain structure. People who experience goosebumps from music have more fibers connecting their auditory cortex and areas associated with emotional processing, meaning the 2 areas can communicate better. What the actual frick? Bringing this back because it freaking haunts me. How am I supposed to go on knowing that most people can't make themselves cold by listening to their favorite music? What the hell are those people's lives like? Me, starts crying. Someone else, what's wrong? Me, this is just something that happens. Dear Mr. J, sometimes in the mornings my cat jumps up onto my shoulders and starts purring and licking my face. I have to carry her while she does this, because she refuses to be put down. She has been doing this since she was a kitten, but is an adult now. I don't know why she does this. Do you have any idea? 1. She wants you to be cared about her because of love. 2. She wants you to groom you because of love. 3. She wants you to get up and have a breakfast with you because of love. Pumpkins, nice. Those tiny little mini pumpkins, the small ones, you know what I'm talking about. Really nice. Are there video games for men? Mother, I got a bulb for your dumb, stupid, idiot, piece of crap loser turtle. Me, what's up? Some alternative girl with anime character icon. Just watering my plants and looking at my cactus. They are gentle and small like me. Me. Son, that's it, you're grounded. I found a rap album hiding under your bed and it was the clean version. I didn't raise you to be such a nerd. When your friend doesn't reply in a long time, LOL, is you dead? I regret telling a coworker I was vegetarian because now a year later they're vegan and they live in Portland, and every single day they post a video on Facebook of them like running up to a truck full of cows and crying and apologizing to them. Who's Papa John? I just realized that I commented on the wrong post. Dirt, tasty. The D in dirt stands for do not eat this please. 2017. Me, this is so profoundly abstract I can only guess at what this is meant to convey. Interviewer, what makes you special? Me, reveals tattoo of a dog petting another dog. Interviewer, struggling to catch his breath. Hired. I feel like if I saw those ancient cave paintings in France I'd die in my sleep a week later. OHH horse passes out and never wakes up again. Are you ready to rock? The hyped up rock singer shouts at the wild crowd. Suddenly everyone goes silent. One lone soul from near the back shouts back, "No we aren't." Everyone else murmurs in agreement. The concert is over. Waitress, I ordered cocaine but all I got was this soft drink. Dark Google, show me locations of illegal farmers markets with secret fruits and vegetables. Me, deadlines, sleep, responsibilities. Me and my gang. I was gonna send you an ask and I think I prematurely sent it, so if you see the word yaint in your inbox I'm sorry, yaint. A form of villain or anti-hero sacrificing their life to save the day as a form of redemption. No. A form of villain or anti-hero living with the consequences of their actions and actually learning to be a better person. Yeah. Yes, the whole heroic death thing is cheap in comparison to actually needing to live with the people they hurt and try to figure out how to repair some of the damage they caused. Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Thanks to all of the radio signals and noise that the human race is making, to an outside observer, the earth is sprinting around the sun screaming, "No wonder the aliens don't want to talk to us." I'm just picturing some other intelligent planet being like new screaming planet discovered today. I used to wear a chainmail shirt to elementary school. The teachers never knew what to do about it because there was no section in our dress code forbidding medieval armor. Where does an elementary school child get access to an actual shirt of chainmail sized properly for them? Growing up as a historical reenactor meant that my parents are friends with lots of people who make chainmail. My god sister received a real rapier in 4th or 5th grade, so our unsupervised outdoor playtime was formative. Entomologists are the most freaking wild people I've ever met. I pointed out a cool wasp to one and she just picked it up with her bare hands and started showing me different features she was using to identify the species. On a walk with another one he just paused, turned, violently shoved his hand into some rotting wood and offered me a tunnel web spider like, "Oh okay I guess." Entomologists just wake up every day, give zero fricks, are insane for 12 hours and then collapse. My cousin is an entomologist and I have this quote from him written in my notes. "I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. I've gutted more insects than you can count." Jimmy, April 1st, 2017. I think one of my lowest lows of the past few years was crawling on my stomach across broken glass under a cabin to drag out a rotting mule deer carcass while crying over a girl and listening to Radiohead on loop. Shit, I will give you my left kidney for the story behind this. There's not really a story. I was cleaning up trash around camp and preparing for the next group of tourists, but there was a dead deer under one of the cabins and no one else wanted to go near it. I volunteered because I wanted to be alone and unobserved while coping with unrequited feelings for a straight girl. "Now, your kidney. Hand it over." Dumb idea, doing redesigns of characters, but instead of that trend of making a Shrek-shalized character less Shrek-shalized, taking a character and making them more Shrek-shalized. It's a stupid idea but it'd be fun to goof around with. Lots of crap post potential with it. Rule 34. No, that's different. That's just porn. I mean doing an inversion of those redesign trends where people cover up every inch of a character's body, except now it's taking a character who just has an average design and them smacking a titty window on them for craps and giggles. Shrek's Halloween costume version, you get it. I did meet a fake geek girl once. We were at school and she started to casually drop in that she liked comics/game/geek stuff. At the time I was wearing an Iron Man shirt. Deeper into the conversation I found that she didn't know what I meant when I was referring to anything about the characters. When I questioned her about it a few days later she admitted that she had really just said it to get to know me better. We ended up dating and while we were dating she got really into comics, DC especially, and found out that she really did enjoy the things she first said she did. I took her to her first convention. She met another guy there and ended up breaking up with me for him. I went on to discover I was gay and fricked her brother. Moral of the story. Comics leads to Shreks in the most unexpected ways. This story was a ride from start to finish. Yeah, no. As an erotica editor, I've read many euphemisms for female genitalia over the years, but somehow I've managed to go nearly a decade without ever once reading the phrase a throbbing jazz cafe. Until now. I swear to God, if you gremlins turn this into my next crucifix male nipple post, I'm going to go absolutely feral. I love reading the notes to see how many people misread jazz. Getting sucked by the cook in a Costco bathroom and then getting him to give you a free. Girl, those hot dogs are like $1.50. Frick the manager and get him to give you a MacBook Pro. Think bigger. Scientists are teaching drones to hunt down human screams. Researchers developed a drone-carried acoustics system to find people calling out for help. Definitely something that would be used to help people and not anything else. Source: I hope it's The Onion, but probably not. Alright, here's today's controversial post. A good amount of you on here will be like, English was my favorite subject, and then reblog post like, here is why Shrek's scenes can't have symbolism. And stop consuming media with toxic characters. Like, okay, so what were you doing in your English classes then? Cause it apparently wasn't learning or analyzing. I'm pretty sure it was doodling pictures of eyes. Progress bar. Why are bugs so obsessed with looking like plants? Be yourself. A bird wrote this. When I look in any reflective surface, I fear what I might see in there. That is a world not made for our kind. Then I remember about video games and forget the fear. Okay, I love you, but please. It's too early to be thinking like this. Too early. You think the mirror men sleep. We don't. See. You've barely Shrexualized your bland white man. Are you okay? Twitter when they have to care about important stuff instead of white boy of the month. You can't freaking title your angsty impreg fanfiction Loss and then expect to be taken seriously. You just can't. Loss.mpreg. Certified freak. 5 days a week. I'm in a union. Workers are protected. Why is there still so many horny people on here? Don't you have Twitter? Sorry to burst your bubble, but here we only talk about being trapped in abandoned grain silos. To whichever freaking genius who decided to name the new strain Delta, frick you. Welcome to the suck. I've heard that everyone's hair stopped growing and won't grow longer ever again, and if you cut it, it won't grow back anymore. What do you get when you cross the Atlantic with the Titanic? About halfway. Why should you never brush your teeth with your left hand? Because a toothbrush works better. Day 100 of missing Mobius. Nothing bad has happened to him. I just miss him. Mean and bad. Nice. Let people enjoy things should be about drugs and anal Shreks, not like BBC Sherlock. Listen, I can be really into fictional all-female species because of the fascinating genetic and cultural differences and variations from our own and the great world building it takes / entails to pull it off, and because I'm very lonely and horny. Okay. I thought I had been following you for years, but I have just been following someone who reblogs you a lot and my life is a lie. Welcome to the source. The water from this aquifer is so crisp, clean and cool that it almost hurts to drink, but the sensation is addictive. Are you sure this is water? Hehe. How big is the sun? Sun radius, 696,340 km. The guy who checked. Uncle makes a Shrek's joke I shouldn't be able to understand. Me after laughing. My mother. The rest of my clothes. My socks. Doctor, take 1 pill every day for the rest of your life. Patient, but you gave me only 2 pills. Doctor, exactly. Patient, hold up. when you're the only one who remembers what happened last night. Reaction channel, second channel, main channel, behind the scenes channel, gaming channel, shorts channel, YouTubers. Defeated an evil genius to protect the environment. Defeated a giant dragon to protect his kingdom. Defeated a galactic scale god for some cake. Defeated the devil to avenge his pet rabbit Daisy. Think George, think. Why should your tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea? Tell me you live in America without saying you live in America. Caution. Do not insert in mouth or rectum. Remembering that you inhabit a body and that your physical appearance is inevitably tied into how people perceive you. Look at these bumps, you got X-map. Do I got what? You got X-map. IDK about soulmates, but those people who eat parts of the food or candy that you don't like and you do the same for them. We've lived 100 lifetimes together probably. My dad was eating pistachios, so I reached my hand out and he just started peeling them and giving them to me. Then suddenly went, I really hope you find someone who loves you a lot, and I went enough to peel my pistachios for me. And he laughed and said yeah exactly, before carrying on giving me more. The fact that there are only 2 numbers between 4 and 7 is so twisted and fricked up, I'm literally going to be sick. The girls are learning to count. Freaking love water, freaking love drinking it and becoming hydrated. Literally like sip sip, am I right? This app can teach you a language in just 15 hours. WTF is this? I'm so freaking scared. 15 hours remain. You know what's funny? Discord started as a gaming app, like it was so you could do voice calls during games. Now it's the home to hundreds of micro communities, drama the likes of which you have never seen.
Can we all just acknowledge that this is weird? Why is this part like almost orange? Like the rest of my face is not that color. This is so disconcerting. I don't like looking at myself so much. Like what the heck? I'm 2 different colors. I don't like this. Howdy folks, I hope that you all enjoyed episode 248 of Top Tumblr Memes. If you did, feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're able to go the extra mile in supporting myself and supporting the channel, feel free to click the join button next to the subscribe button, and maybe if I have enough channel members, I can get rid of this somehow, or spray tan the rest of my face, or just spray tan my face in general so that I'm not so orange in just one area. It's very upsetting. Thank you all so much for your responses to yesterday's question of the day. I very much enjoyed reading all of your movie title names, movie titles to describe your life. I don't know how to phrase that best. I very much enjoyed reading the title of the movies of your lives. I hope that gets the point across. And I enjoyed hearing your responses to you all failing to guess out of 109 tries my birthday. For today's question of the day, if you all had a boat, what would you name the boat? And I want punny responses. That is a stipulation to this question of the day. I want punny responses. So yes, I look forward to reading those. I hope that you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll see you all tomorrow with episode 249 of Top Tumblr Memes. Peace out, guys.